piano over there is shut, unfortunately. Maley means these flowers that are on the trees. Anyway, I just wanted to show you what it looks like as you walk around in here. There's you've got that interesting waterfall that I showed you on the first day. I don't know if you can hear me because there's a little wind up. That provides obviously a water flow through of salt water, obviously, because there's salt water things living in it. This is actually a series of interesting ponds with different things in them. Another thing about the resort is that it's got rare trees, and you can find out what they are. Variegated mondo grass. Oh, that must be that. Yes, Ophiogon. I've had that. Ophiopogon. Sorry, not Ophiogon. Ophiopogon. I've had that in the past in my tubs. These are pygmy date palms, which I haven't had in tubs. But that will live in, that grass will live in England, won't live in Poland, I don't think. Chinese banyan, you've seen that before, never seen them living in England. So there's the first, as it were, pond with quite fast water in. Don't quite like the look of the froth on it, it looks a little bit detergenty, I don't know if it is or not. These are the fish that they say there, but they're throughout the whole system. So this is obviously salt water that they've pumped up there, and it's coming down at a rate of knots, so that the dolphins get a supply of fresh water the whole time. Indian hawthorn enchantress. It's good to know what the plants are that they've actually got around the place. That's a good idea to do it that way. Oh, it's quite a wind. I'm going to go out and swim in a minute. I won't be able to film myself doing it because I forgot stupidly to bring my underwater filming sleeve. This is the one ideal time of using it. Again, as you regularly see, this fern is quite interesting. Quite know when he's going to come up. I'll see if I can get a better view from the bridge. The sort of bridge here over the dolphin area. This does for two pools. Sorry, that's one pool on both sides there. But if you can see over there, you've got the turtle swimming around. They've put some little fish in here which presumably will grow bigger and they can eat them at their leisure. In there the whole time, obviously. They don't go away anywhere, so they're there the whole time. If you hold something out, of course, I might take it as a fish and try and grab it. So it's maybe not the best idea to hold one's camera out above the water where there's dolphins swimming, but this is always, oh there he goes. It's always a way when you actually try and film them, then they go underneath. When you're not trying to film them, they're up on the top. Looks as though they can go in and out of the two areas as they wish. There's quite a few of them as well. There's another one out there. Going around basically in circles in that area. I don't know if he's talking to the people in the other pool or the dolphins in the other pool. That he wants to stay in that particular area and just send off his sounds to them. that's what he's doing anyway. You can swim with them and feed them, but that's not in the normal conference price. If you want to do that, then you have to book yourself in and pay the money for it, and obviously as you're paying for the upkeep of a rather expensive animal, that's not exactly in line with what you'd pay to have half an hour, for example, with a horse. Rather more like 10 half hours with a horse would be 1 half hour with a dolphin. Then you can't have everything. See if I can get a closer look at the turtle. There's 2 turtles in here. You can also see a nice bright blue parrotfish down there. One turtle started swimming this way. If he actually swam into that area, it'd be more visible, wouldn't it? You can see his fin going. There's two of them whose fins are going back and forwards over there. Isn't going to be the easiest. Oh, is he coming this way? Yeah, here we go. That's ideal. Now you can see him quite nicely. Bonk. There, he bonks his head there. Up he comes. He can try and get out of there. So there's that one, and then the third pool is this one here with the old ray here, and we've already seen. He's a real star, that ray. He seems to know what's going on. You actually get more. It's funny, people talk about as if fish are not intelligent, but actually get more reaction from the fish than you do out of the dolphins and the. It's like he's waving. You get more reaction out of him than you do out of some of the other things. If I can get him up this end, bit of a closer look. He's gone down there again. There you go. If this is going to be, maybe that person's a trainer. Oh, he's gone back down again. Nice fish in here as well. Really is very lovely. The sort of thing you'd like to have in your own back garden, but no, you never could have it. Certainly not with seawater, not unless you lived in a place like this, right next to the sea. And on balance, you know, I'm probably quite happy that I don't, because you never know when the sea can turn a bit nasty. This lady's going to go in and have a chat with the ray. She's going to swim in there with the ray. It's interesting, isn't it? Oh, he's gone. Hand feeding. Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
That's great.
Isn't she beautiful?
Fantastic fish.
Hawaiian brown stingray.
Sorry?
She's our Hawaiian brown stingray.
Right.
So we've been training her to follow this red target wherever it is in the lagoon. So she's just swimming on top of it right now.
Uh-huh. Isn't that clever? I think you can do more with that than you can with the other animals.
Or you can train any animal using positive
Hi.
Hi. Are you biting something?
No, he's just swimming. He's just following
I've
it.
got fish in here that I'm using as a reward to feed her.
I see.
She's actually following a red circular target, and then I use this to tell her good job.
Why do they fishies follow me?
They want a bit of the food as
There's
well.
food.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah. Isn't that remarkable?
And then I'm going to do a little bit more training with Pua up over the shallow areas here as well. So she can find the target up there.
Which one's that? The
The stingray.
Yes.
The kitty.
Uh-huh.
So if you want a better view,
Yeah.
over by the bridge.
Okay, righto. Mm-hmm.
We have her really just kind of not worried about because of our situations where there's fire in the water. We have to go buttons and not have any means of escape. And it's the only defense.
Oh, sorry.
With all of our animals, we do positive reinforcement training. So she always has a choice. And what we do is we reward her for doing a good job. It's the same way that we treat the dolphins too. And I'm just going to get some more food here for her, and then we're going to sit right back in again.
Okay.
Target and ask her to come find it. And see how she came right to the target?
Yeah.
And you just fed her?
I did. Her mouth is on the underside.
Yeah.
And there's a hole in the target, so I'm putting a piece of squid right through that opening right now.
Oh, okay.
And she's still on the target like we've been training her to do. And we've decided that we just want her to be calm and still. So see how she kind of moved up my arm a little bit there? I didn't reward her for that one. We decided we want her just to chill out and hang out on that target. Now she's got a little sideways. So what I'm going to do is, we're just going to try it again. Wait, okay, let's just reset this.
It's back here,
It
right?
would actually be toward the base of the tail.
Yeah,
Base of the
yeah, it's
tail.
right in there.
And she's a brown stingray. You can find them out here in Hawaii. I think pretty big geographic range. I'll tell you the exact locations again.
Are those up?
Those are the gills.
Are black. They're in front of the white thing that you see opening and closing.
That's the
The
air.
white part is we call them spiracles. And what they do is they follow water to her gills on the underside. So that even when she's not moving, she can still breathe.
Uh-huh.
She's a fish, so she's got to have water flowing through those gills. So with the positive reinforcement training, what we do is, for me to communicate that's not what I'm looking for, just kind of ignore that behavior. So I'm going to get in again and find a way to get her to be successful on that target, and then reward her. So she really starts learning what we're asking her to do with the target. Do you have any questions?
Oh, fascinating. Is it female?
She is. The way you can tell a male would have what they call two claspers, would be on either side of the base of that tail. So that's how you can get a quick glance.
Total 3 to no greens now. are eating their greens now.
Oh yes, the lettuce is like their dessert.
Yeah. Thank you.